Hi, I'm Joseph O'Connor, and this is another short video in the series of Coaching the Brain, Practical Applications of Neuroscience to Coaching. So I left you with a little puzzle in the last video. If you look in a mirror and then you focus on one eye, your eye in the mirror, say your right eye, and then you switch across and you focus on your left eye in the mirror, you will not see your eyes move in the mirror. The brain just kind of glosses it over, it smooths it over as it does with all of our perceptions. Now, if you look in the mirror of your cell phone, then you will see your eyes move. It's quite spooky actually, try it. Why? Well, in the cell phone mirror there is a small delay, so it's not instantaneous, and that small delay is enough for your brain then to register that change. So it's interesting, you can see it, but there needs to be a delay. And this is kind of part of the metaphor of the interpreter in the brain. The interpreter is systems in the left hemisphere that smooth over your experience, that tend to put you in a good light, that keep your story and ideas coherent and consistent. And it works in many ways. There was a study some years ago, two groups of 50 drivers, and they were asked to rate their driving skills, how good they were. And these two groups rated their own driving skills pretty much the same, above average, as we tend to do. Everybody rates themselves above average. The issue was that one of those groups of 50 was made up entirely of drivers who had been involved in an accident. Many of them had been hospitalized, had to go to hospital, there was injury, and in every case the police had said that it was the driver's fault. So you have these two groups, they both rate themselves above average, but one of the groups, in terms of history, clearly was not average, in fact, below. So this is what happens. Doesn't matter, we can put things down to bad luck or other people or the environment, and that's what we tend to do. When we do well, we put it down to our own effort, and when we do badly, we tend to put it down to external circumstances. And there was another study, IQ tests. Everybody took IQ test, but they gave them random results, completely random, not reflective of their real result. And then they asked them, why do you think you got this result? Everyone who got a good result, which was random of course, wasn't something they really got, said it was their effort. They did well, they're intelligent. And people who got a bad result tended to explain it away, well, I didn't feel so well, well, I was distracted, and different sorts of ideas like that. So we can recognise this. And there does seem to be a part of the brain called the interpreter that's involved in this, that's put ourselves in the best light. It's the kind of press secretary of the brain. Gives plausible reasons, tries to keep our reality consistent. So remember that everybody and our clients are telling a story. They're telling a story. Sometimes a story, they're not so happy with the story. They try to make the best they can of it. And our job as coaches is to help them to make a better story, to tell a better story. And because the interpreter does not like ambiguity, it doesn't like not knowing, it likes to jump in with some kind of explanation. This is why, as coaches, we tend not to ask questions why, because a why question will tend to get a reason, and the reason is likely to come from the interpreter. So this is why I always applaud and really look forward to a time when a client says in answer to a question, I don't know. I think that's a great answer. So next video we're going to look into the tricks and the traps that we can fall into when we're actually gathering information in order to make our beliefs and mental models. Until next time.